Village 7-1, so we're going to see a battle. All boats for the reach. It's SAPJ Luca, it's Lucas Moore, it's Village 7-1, and Gemcast can sneak in. It's also attacking her boat. See, it's all swords, all the swords are, and they're penalizing each other.
Hello and welcome to our Esailing World Championship Final highlight show.
And Steve, I promised Steve Johnson in many ways. There you go, you lose, and you snooze. There, and he's taking the win because he's cheating. So starting in first, Esailing TV doing a great start this time. Let's go this way so we might get some. No, don't do that with the mark again. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why doing a crazy format as we're doing today?
Well,
I'm getting have you run to the right hand side, see the two guys up there. Then two penalties, no, only one penalty. Hello and welcome, good afternoon, good morning to all of you Esailing fans around the world. Welcome to Esailing TV. Tonight we are going to do a fast stream. It's going to be the Nacra17 in the Spanish sailing community. They are doing a Spanish sailing community ranking race tonight, only with Nacra17s. And let's see how that looks like. It looks like this, and there are so many people in the Spanish community now that they have to split up this ranking into two parts. Part 1 is today and part 2 is tomorrow. And here we can see this is Group A today. And if we're going to see here, count Group A, I, F, E, B, G, D. So there are so many sailors. Totally, last number I got from Spain was 850 sailors registered in the Discord group, but I'm just getting confirmation that they're almost 900 now. So the Spanish community is really joining in. And if you are from Spain, press this join Discord group, and then you can go into the Spanish community. Yeah, we're going to see what's happening. I'll just go into the Spanish community group today, and just to see what's happening. It looks like the race is going to start in 3 minutes. So let's find the servers in there. And good afternoon to you, Thomas Lübeck Petersen from Sønderborg, Denmark. Welcome on Esailing TV. It really is really great to see you here. A lot of tournaments is on at the moment. We can see the servers, see how many servers in there. And we experienced some glitches on the servers. But we also got confirmed from Virtual Regata Inshore that they were a little bit caught by surprise, that a lot of you start playing the game. So they just upgraded the server today, here tonight, so we shouldn't experience the same glitches, but we still have a small issue with the speed bot, and they are programming it so it should be removed from the race within the next couple of days. Let's give a hand to Virtual Regata for actually listening to the community and to what we are saying to them, because we love this game and we love to do competition in this game. And right now we're going to see race number 1 in the Spanish community, Nacra17 tonight. It's a fast boat, so it's going to be a fast stream. We're only going to see a format saying 4 races back to back, 1 middle race, and that's in each group. And they're all starting at the same time, in 1 minute in total, and there's nothing with going into a final or anything else, because the points you're getting in this community ranking is the point you're getting into the ranking list. So if you're winning your group, then you're winning with 1 point into the community ranking list. So that's amazing. That's how they're doing in Spain with more than 900 sailors. Amazing job, amazing job. Congratulations to the Spanish Sailing Federation and also to the Spanish community for doing these things together. And that is the trick, doing things together and not doing it by yourself. If you as a federation wants to start up for real and listening to what we are saying tonight, contact contact the community. While we are waiting for this race to start, then let's also take a little bit news of what's happening around the world. The Danish community and their federation just today pronounced that they're doing a Danish championship the 18th and 19th of April. And rumors said that there might be a huge chance that it's Esailing TV covering that with Alec Wilkinson and myself. But let's get ready for it. We are ready. 15 seconds to start. In this group we have España1731, we have Fortuna, Topi Sport, then we have Cisco, we have Antonio Meyer, we have Vera Racco, Carlos, then we have Yosudes, we have Alvarez, we have Andreas Tora, Sakio, Villador, Bacco, we have seen him before, and Miguel Dunez. Miguel Dunez has been doing some really fine races, and he's actually a youth sailor. So let's see how the youth sailor is doing amongst these other sailors. It's race number 1 out of 5 tonight, and I actually don't know which group we're in. There are so many groups. So let's see how that's going in these groups. 5 seconds to start. They are getting ready. There we go. 3, 2, 1. False start over here for Cisco, and he did it that way that the zone was not away in front of him, so he both got a slowdown penalty and had to turn around. And we can see the chopper mode still doesn't work, so let's go ready here. Carlos is in the lead. Good start. Loan in second, Miguel Dunez in third, and I said keep an eye on this youth player. Oh no, he didn't manage to cross in front of the others to go up to the top right corner, to the right hand side, so he got a penalty for sailing in front of them. That's how it is, and that's how it's going to be. And there we see here they're going in towards the middle here. It's a battle, actually. It's a good battle, but it's also the Nacra17 and how to win the Nacra races. The Nacra is a fast boat. It is a foil boat and a catamaran. And the way you're working and winning this game is actually the upwind. How good you're to race upwind. Oh, what's happening there? Judas just coming in. So you need to focus on your upwind races. If you're doing those right, you will win 20 to 30 meters penalty to the leading boat, Carlos. That means we will have a new boat in the lead in a few top. And this boat is one of the candidates for that, Alvarez. But upwind, you really need to focus to be in wind and have the wind over your side. So watch those windsock. Oh, penalty to the new leading boat. That was Fortuna coming in starboard tack. So now we need to keep an eye on España1731. And he's in starboard. Vivarco just coming in front of him. Sakio in second. But good races by them here. Penalty rounding to Antonio. A lot of penalties because people sail into other boats which came from starboard tack. When we're going downwind, it's pretty hard to win this race. The only way you can lose it is if you're going into lighter wind. So you just need to keep yourself in the wind because see those wind shadows? They are not big. The stats of this boat is a wind shadow of 22 meters, but see how fast it's sailing. 29, 24. Here opposite side 24, 23, 25.3. Here's a person capturing the wind. So it's all about keeping that speed, keep the wind into the sails, and then routing this gate mark. And when they're rounding this gate mark here, it's also about choosing the right side. And when we are watching it from 2D mode, we can actually see what is the right side. And that's actually the mark closest to you in the top picture. So going to the left-hand side is perfect side instead of going to the right-hand side in this case. So let's get ready. That was the tips and tricks here from Studio of Esailing. So go in 2D mode to see which side to go to. But let's see here. Is it true? Tropi Sport. He's here in 7. In the lead, Vivaro. Then we have Andrea in 3rd. Opposite, Sakio is now in the lead. And he was not in the lead when we came down to the gate mark. But he rounded it to the right side where the other boats went up towards the middle. But he has one issue. He's sailing into lighter wind. And I told, don't sail into lighter wind. Then you will lose momentum. And let's see what happens now. Vivarco is coming in second, and he will be in the lead, and he is just in front of Gabacco. Then we see Andreas. He took a chance. He went all the way to the right-hand side. Oh, wind shift came in. That's unlucky for him. But right now he's in good position. He took a chance, but he went into stronger wind. And there was also a wind shift getting the wind over the side. But he's not winning. See here, third place. Gabacco still in fourth. Vivaro in the lead. Sakio lost to second for sailing into to lighter wind. So again, keep yourself in the darker area, the darker wind, the stronger wind. That's very important in the Nacra17. And now we're getting ready to race down lake for the second time. We're going there downwind, and let's see here. Here we go. Vivaco, Sakio. Right now it's a lighter wind all over the place. We can see where to be. Let's see here. 21.6, 22.3, 23 knots, 22.4. So where Andreas is at the moment is in a harder breeze. The others is a little bit slower here on the right hand side. So it's all about also getting the wind from behind into the sail. And let's see, it's going to be a very, very close finish here. Vivaro still in the lead. Gabacco losing the battle to Sakio. Andreas coming in. It's going to be a photo finish. Let's go to the finish line. This is going to be very, very close. There's no battles for penalties, but it's a battle for speed. Vivaro coming first, Sakio second, Gabacco third, Andreas fourth, Villa in fourth, Miguel Dunet 7, Cisco 12. What a race. And then we still have one racer racing up there. That's Antonio Meyer, and he missed one of the marks in the top and need to go around for that. That was race number 1 into today's Nacra17 race in the Spanish community. What a good start here, and what a victory for Vivaco. Winning Sergio in second, Gabacco in third. Then we have Andreas in fourth, Alvarez in fifth, Villalon in sixth, Miguel Dunes in seven, Carlos in eight. Then we have Tropi Sport in 9, Fortuna 10, Espan 17, 31 in 11, Jos Uduc in 12, Cisco in 13, and Antonio Meyer in 14. And watching the stats, Miguel Dunes had the best start, but he only did one mistake in the start. He crossed too early towards the right-hand side and got a penalty from the other boats in starboard tack. And that's actually why he didn't continue having his lead. Then we saw Gabacco sailing the shortest distance, and Carlos did 16 jibes, but also have the maximum wind speed. But doing so many jibes in a Nacra like this is slowing you down. So that's how race number 1 happened in today's race. And let's just jump in, because we are just watching random groups in the Spanish Nacra17 race today, but I know they are following each other quite well. And maybe we will be lucky. One of them is a little bit delayed. See, that's a delayed. I'm pretty sure it's a Nacra17 race also in the Spanish. So let's take that, and that's also a race number 1 coming up here. In here we have in the lead right now Papario Pepe. Then we have Pablo in second, registered sailor. Sailor is in there. A known player, we have Naco Zulu we have seen before. So great races by the Spanish here. And see how fluent the game is tonight. Congratulations word to Regata of making the game work again. Great job, you guys. I know you have been working all day and night for doing this. Papo coming first. Macio second. Oh, penalty there to Unil. Sailor getting third. It's the first top mark rounding. They're getting ready to race downwind to the gate mark. And again, the wind shadow will not be in the best place here when they're doing this here. So let's see how they're doing that. Penalty here to Unil coming in here. They're getting ready to go downwind here. They are going to the right-hand side. See, a little bit outside of the ley line. Is that a good move or a bad move? I have to say that might be a good move, because Pablo, he will change the angle of the boat and get more wind into the sails, and then he will go in with more speed into the ley line. See there, 23.6. Oh, and then sneaking around the corner here. And he's choosing the shortest distance. Let's see. Oh, Sailor pressed the best VMP button too early. So, and didn't get the Spinnaker down. So he lost his speed and his lead. So let's see here. Let's see it a little bit from the top. Now we don't have the 2D mode. There we have Pablo in the lead. Unil in second. Hockey in third. And the boats going to the opposite side. Let's see over here. They actually lost momentum. They lost position. They lost meters. And they're sailing into lighter wind, but they will have the wind over the side. But rest of the fleet we saw go to the right, to the left-hand side at the gate mark. They are now in the middle where the harder breeze is, so they are winning. But let's see this one. Avicula coming in here in second, but he will drop to third. There we see it, because Pablo in second, Unil in third. Then we have Macio here, and see, he's losing momentum. The other boats was winning this battle, and right now they're going to the right-hand side to go in to a starboard tack, and then they will cross in. Hockey AA is coming in 6th. Pablo in the lead. He's going to win this one. Unil in second. Tura, let's see. Avicula is coming in 4th. Unil still there. Tura, oh, penalty there. That's a stupid one for sailing into Avicula, but it happens because it's the Nacra17. It's hard to steer. It's really sliding. You really need to be very good at steering it. But we can see top 3 is sneaking away. We have a small battle for 4th and 5th and 6th. Oh, we might have a battle here. Oh, 2 boats very close to each other. So let's see if Unil can defend this one. This is a good battle. Let's watch it. Avicula Lula against Unil. Oh, they're splitting away now, not capturing each other in wind shadow. But see, Unil is not in a harder breeze. And when Avicii is jibing down, he is in the best position. So he can actually pressure Unil and penalize him. And if he can pressure Unil a little bit further, no. He needs to pressure him a little bit farther up. So because now Unil can just sail side by side him and take that second place. And he does it. Next time pressing, and see rest of the fleet coming in with speed here. What a fantastic level they have in Spain already. Normally we see a much bigger split in between the fleet. So very, very fine race in the Spanish community ranking here. Pablo with a weight victory. Unil in second. Avicula Chula in third. Macio in fourth. Hockey AA in fifth. Sailor in sixth. And just take the stats, Pablo with the best start, but it was Unil sailing the shortest distance, and that's also why he managed to sneak up and take second. A good start in today's races. We love to see this level, and again, congratulations to the organizers in the community, but again, and again, and again, more congratulations with the collaboration in between the federation and the community. That's where the really victory is. Let's go into another group that's going to start in a few seconds. I'll just go in to see here. The time to set is in 2 minutes. So let's so in 1 minute. So we'll just take a small break before the race starts. We are in Marseille. We are at the SailGP Grand Finals. Behind me is the stage where the winner of SailGP will receive their trophies.
Listen guys, let's stop messing around. Look. World champion Velista 71 from Italy. And what a tremendous performance from Italy. They got gold and they got bronze with...
And welcome back to race number 2 in today's regatta in the Spanish community. The Nacra17 is coming up. This is the registered sailor Enric. Then we have Angry, we have Chapter team, we have Span 20, Lucci, that's the first time I see him. Rico Sueway to Shape, fantastic name. PM1 is one we know. Blas, Ramon, Pepio, Papayas, Lucio, and Pablo, another Pablo in here. 4 seconds to start. One boat going independent here. That's Ramon. He is actually doing a fast start, but the best start is here in the middle. Luete is in the lead, Blas in second, but keep an eye on this Enrique. He's placed in the middle, he's placed in a good position, and he's going to the left-hand side. And right now it looks like in the left-hand side there are some wind. So that's cool. That's cool. Let's see how this race number 2 unfolds out of 5 races in the Nacra17 in this fantastic Bandito coming up here. One of the organizers, one of the community race officers, and he's also part of the international community VRE and doing a great job, and he's currently in 3rd. So let's see that. But it's Bliss Deleso in the lead. It's Enrique Nogar in 4th. Then we have Ramon in 5th. Opposite side, Luete Espan 302 going to the right hand side all by himself. Also in a harder breeze, but in the opposite side there's also hard breeze, and both sides having the wind over coming into their sails. So they are going with the wind at the moment. So who is the fastest? Oh, a huge wind shift came in. That's actually both a good and a bad thing for Luigi, because this means it's a shorter distance for the 3 leading boats. But Luigi, he can actually change the angle of the boat, get more speed into it, and the other needs to do an X attack. But it's Bandito in the lead. It's second to Blas, and another wind shift came in. Oh, Bandito just managed to do that rounding. So Enrique comes in at 4th. Then we have a small battle, penalties here behind. See, they're coming in there. So the fleet splits into 2 pieces. A piece with the main fleet and a piece with 4 skippers in the lead. They're going to battling it out, and they are actually side by side and using wind shadow here. Wind shadow is only 22 meters, so it's pretty hard to use it in these fast boats. But let's see the speed. See Luigi, he's having the speed over there. 25 knots, the others only 22 and 23, and here Bless 20.8. See, that means the 4 leading boats, because they're battling and not keeping an eye on the wind intelligence, lost the gap to the rest of the fleet, and there's now a new leader, Luigi, coming in, and rest of the fleet coming up and get. Oh, was that? No, that was not a penalty. Luckily Luigi, but a split situation, and it looks like this time Luigi chooses to go to the right side. That's pretty cool. He read the radar, went into a harder breeze, and he won 30 meters in that rounding. But let's see if he keeps it, because he's going right now to the right hand side. He has the wind over the side, but when he tacks towards the mark, he will get the wind against the nose. So I might tag in now so I can control the other boats, instead of coming in a situation where we're going to a lighter wind and maybe lose it. But let's see what happens. They're coming in. He doesn't tag in. So right now, my money is on Bandito, who's winning meters at the moment. And see, they're coming into that now. Oh, wind shift coming in. Maybe he's lucky in the end. But let's see. Luigi is coming here. He has 3 boats following him. Blas is one of them. He was in top 4. He's currently in 6. But let's keep an eye on Bandito. He is the challenger for the lead at the moment. So let's wind shift coming in there. Luigi will lose it here. See, as I told, keep an eye on Bandito. Oh, Bandito, you need to do 2 extra attacks, but it is to control the others. But he's slowing himself down 2 times. So close, just managed to do it. Enrique in second. And see, where is our leader? He's dropped to 5th. So being in the middle was again the best choice in this race. And now the battle goes down for the positions. 3 boats battling for 3rd, 4th and 5th. And 2 boats battling for the lead. And a 4th boat's coming in. Rico coming in and joining in that battle. And right now we need to keep an eye on the speed, because if you're battling too much and not get speed into your boat, you will lose it. Enric, Bandido, Espan20, Rico coming in here, but it's going to be a close one. Let's go to the leading boat. No, Bandido, or 18 meters, 20 meters. He keeps that lead. He will still win it. So let's drop down to the other boats just to see what happens. It's still a good battle, but Bandido takes it and Rick gets second. But who gets third? It is... Oh, Espan20 takes third. Interesting to see the chart where he came from, because he came from behind, and Lucia Gasco coming in late line. So Bandido with a victory, Enric in second, Espan20 third, Lucia in fourth, Ramon in fifth, Papiro in sixth. And I want to see the stats here. There's nothing interesting, but this one is interesting. Where did Espan come from? No, yeah, he actually, at the top mark, he was in position 8. Then because of the penalties that's happening up there, he won at the first top mark to the second top mark in the second leg, up to 4th position, and then downwind. We couldn't see him. He won the downwind to 3rd. So that was quite cool. What a race, number 2 we just watched in one of the groups. And congratulations to Bandido, one of my favorite players, both character-wise, and he's listening to our streams. And a small anecdote with him: he was sailing for a long period with a pink sail and a unicorn on, and we couldn't stop making fun with him, calling yourself a Bandido and then sailing with a unicorn. That's and he listened a little bit, and that's how that was. Let's see if we have another Spanish race just starting. That could be interesting here. No, there's a lot of international races tonight. So let's scroll a little bit down. We can see a lot of international. Oh, the server just crashed. So let's just be here in studio. If you should have any questions or comments, or cheering on one of the players we see, right up in the group. I'm just doing the random streams from the Spanish community today. So the Spanish servers I find we're going to watch, but I will try to mix it in between the servers, so we see some different action today. And right now we hit 3 different servers out of 7, so that's quite cool. This one we have seen before. Let's just go in split view so you can see where I am. We can see the Spanish servers coming up here. Oh, so much happening here. So many races starting at the same time. That's a British one. Oh, please stop jumping this one. The British also having fun tonight, but French, English. I'll just go and watch the group when it should start. The coats are coming up here now. Group D is a little bit delayed. I can see, let's see here. Race number 3 will start in 1 minute in one of the groups. So let's see if we, oh, congratulations to the Greek. So let's see if we can find that one. There we have one. Oh, Medusa. We haven't seen Fresonator, Medusa and company today. So let's take them. Let's get ready for race number 3. No, that's not the regatta we are watching today, so we won't follow them. So there's also some Spanish doing a 49er, and not that might be the Spanish that we're going to play tomorrow. So let's that's also confusing a little bit here in studio. So we are getting ready for it here. We might have somebody. Let's just take a small break while we are waiting and trying to find it. And welcome back. Nope, that was not That was not that. This is actually the Spanish LDP practicing. I hope they were part of this tonight, but that was the Spanish LDP team we just found there. So let's just go in and take one of the groups I know we are having tonight. So congratulations to the Spanish LDP for doing a lot of practice tonight. Here we have a server we've seen before, so let's get ready. That's race number 3 coming up. Race number 3 in the Nacra17, 5 seconds to the start. We are getting ready. This is the group with Sailor and Chino and Pabo. So that was the second race we saw today. Let's see here. They are getting ready for it. It's a good start for Nacra and also Pablo, who won the first race we saw. They are here going to the left-hand side. In the middle, we have Tura. Then we have Patricia Reno. Opposite side here, we have Hokia AA going to the right-hand side. And in this case, I think it's the wrong side to go to because they're going into lighter wind, and that's also why they are straight away tacking in towards the middle, crossing in front of the others. But let's hope it's not too late for them. Tura coming in opposite side, Patricio, Rhino. Then we have Fair 2035 coming up here, but this is Patricia Rhino getting ready to go to the top mark. It's the first leg upwind, and see how close they are, Pablo. But Patricia just, he got that penalty. So close of going behind the rest of the fleet, avoiding 4 boats, but the 4th boat hitting that with a narrow and getting a penalty. That means Sailor, we see here, is going to be in the lead. See that. Unil coming in behind, but a lot of things can change. See, Payo, Pepe just managed to go in front of Sailor. That's some good tacking. Good cross and good tacking. Let's go to the opposite side. We had an eye up from the start on Hockey AA, and let's see if he's doing a great job by going in towards the middle. And it looks like he is in a good position. The other boat's penalty to Masuyo. Papayo Pepe, penalty. That's good news for Hockey. Penalty. 3 boats sailing into the leading boat. So bad maneuvering by the others, but good move by the leader, who came in a starboard tack and actually made all the other boats sail into him. And that's a huge difference in a Nacra17. If you're getting these penalties, you're under pressure. So we have a leader, we have a sailor in second, Tito Perez in 4th, Patricia in 5th. But see here, Chino 25.5. 3 knots slow on these boats here. These boats are coming with speed. Hockey A captured in wind shadow. But so much in the lead that he still managed to go there. They're going to the right-hand side and split up. Let's see here. Hockey A losing the lead for going to the right-hand side. The left-hand side was the shortest distance, so a new boat in the lead, Patricia Reno. You really need to watch those windsocks and take your decision going upwind. Let's see here. Sailor in 3rd. Hockey A just defended it because he went into the middle straight away. But he lost so many meters that his lead are in trouble. Patricia won totally 20 meters. But Patricia is doing one mistake now, sailing into lighter wind, where Hockey A was doing a great maneuvering going into harder breeze, and we can see Sailor is taking the ultimate chance going into harder breeze and doing attack upwind, and there was a wind shift. That's actually good news for Sailor because now he can get more speed into it. A wind shift back again. Wow, so many things changing at once. It's still Sailor in the lead, but he will not be in the lead at the top mark. Maybe Hockey A, by going in towards the middle, defended his lead, but see, he's so much under pressure. 8 meters, 10 meters in between 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And there we have Patricia coming in, attacking Unil, but cannot attack the leading boat. And Sailor is in a good position coming on the inside. But let's see when they're coming into that mark rounding here. Hockey A coming in with a starboard tack. There's Sailor on the inside, but penalty to Sailor. And this, if we're following the rule book, then normally the boat on the inside in the mark rounding has the right of way. But Chino in Virtual Regatta and John, this is one of the things there are in an esport. different from Sailing. He came from outside of the ley line, outside of the mark rounding zone, and got in starboard, and that rule continues into the mark rounding zone, and that's why he penalized the other boats. And then we saw the leading boat, Hockey A, getting a penalty rounding that mark up there, an unforced penalty. That's giving 4 boats taking the lead. 4 boats having a chance to win it right now. It's Unel in the lead. Hockey AA coming in. Massiu. Chino in the opposite side. Who will win it? Tito Perez coming in, joining in the battle. Who will take it? 5 boats. Chino taking in. Unel coming in. Hockey A with a penalty. Wow, what a finish this race had. It had everything. The excitement, the penalties, and the fantastic finish. Chino winning, great race by him. Unel in second, Hockey AA in third. He was leading, but made an unforced penalty at the top mark. Marcio in fourth, Tito Piras in fifth, Sailor in sixth, Patricia Reno in seven. And these stats, yeah, they're beautiful, but this is the picture. See how they're switching positions with penalties and no penalties. And that penalty for Hockey AA at the top mark, going downwind, costed 2 positions. So Chino in the lead, Unel in second, Macio in fourth, Tito Piras in fifth, Sailor in sixth, Patricia Reno in seven, Pablo in eight, and Pablo winning that 8th position. Great race, guys, out there. Great race. Really enjoying it to see it. And let's go into sail ranks just to see how it's going in the different group. Group A has the winner was Orihuna in the first group, but let's see if we can find. I think it's Group C we have been seeing. No, that's they have been doing 2 races where Nistilo winning a first and a second, J Coronilla a second and third, and then let's see if we can go into Group B. There's Group B. A third and a second to the lead, and then a Varitop, also one of my favorite players, a victory and a 7th. What happened for him there? He might have got a penalty or 2 in the race. We'll just see the groups, what's happening here. There's a little bit delay in between the groups because there is. So let's see if we are lucky to have a Spanish group. There we have a Spanish group we haven't seen. So let's see if that's the Nacra17. It's race number 3 no matter what. But is it the Nacras? Yes, it is. Let's watch that. They're coming to the top mark for the first time. This is Jamal Espan. Then we have Espan 21 to Rinello School. But wind shift, so we can't say in the lead. We have Samario Eluco. Samario Eluco, a player we also seen been top performing before. And when we're scrolling down in this regatta, we don't have any of the real top players in there. Penalty to Span 19. Vito Polo. Johan Rivano, not penalized. Samario Lecco in third. Luna Rossa, also a name we know. And here we go, Mania. A lot of penalties here behind. The fleet are splitting a little bit up again, but let's see what happens when they're going downwind, because a lot of things can happen. They're splitting up in 2. One group to the left-hand side, one to the right-hand side. And right now, the boat in the left-hand side doing a stupid mistake because all the speeds are with these 2 boats. 25 knots. See the opposite side, 18 knots. So these 3 boats can sneak away. Penalty to Luna Rossa made by Simario Loco. So that is a great, great job. But in the lead, it's Johan Revia winning it. Simera Loca Manet coming a penalty to Luna Rossa. 2nd penalty in that downwind race. No. Johnny Melvo missing that mark. See, dropping to 8 from 8 to 14 position. What a miss of mark. And then we are going up here. We can see here John Rillar Manet. It's really, really doing an awesome race here. Upwind we have Morales in 10th. Here in the pink boat, coming up to Orihula, needs to tack away for not getting that penalty. Manet in 5th, Simaria Loco in 2nd, but it's still Johan Revia in the lead. Then we have Antonio MTDR Also one of the players we saw in a final last week in third. So great upwind race by him. And here all the way up, España 19. See how long distance he has to that top mark. He cannot come in there. He cannot come in there. But great race by the lads. Great late race what they're doing here. Jon Revere in the lead. Then we have Antonio MDDR in second. But see, Semario El Loco taking the lead. Good upwind race. Manet, that's the best upwind race, coming in third. So the leading boat is still in the lead. Continue doing great job. But we have it's at second place. The leading boat in second, not doing the best upwind job. Antonio coming in there. Morales, Riojo, Tonio. So again, as I've been pinpointing before, winning the boat in the Nacra17, there are two important elements. Your upwind race and your downwind race. In the upwind, it's all about sailing the shortest distance, but in the downwind, it's all about being in the wind. And right now, Jorn is at 24.5. Semir Mario El Loco 23.8. That's 1 knot in difference. So again, a shift in the lead. But what happens in the opposite side? Let's just go over there. Manet 24.3.5. 25.6. So Jorn winning back by going into the win. That is a great race. And see, Semira El Loco was in the lead going downwind, but dropped to fourth because choosing to go into lighter wind. Keep a view on those wind intelligence guys and girls and skippers around the world. Wind intelligence, wind intelligence, wind intelligence. So Jon Revere with a victory. Antonio second, Manet in third, Semira El Loco fourth, Morales fifth, Uyehula in sixth, and Jerome Spain. Jerome Spain in seventh. And let's see here. Here you can really see the switch. Semario El Loco was in the lead for downwind race, now in fourth, and that's very, very costly. That's very, very costly. So that's how it is. Keep your things in there. Keep your things in there. It's very important to watch the wind intelligence when you're doing a Nacra race. We are getting ready for the next Nacra race, and there's no Spanish fleet up. Oh, there's one fleet starting up, but we'll just go down and get ready to one of the other groups. This is a group we haven't seen, so let's go in to take that, and that will be race number 4 coming up. And it's not those we want to see. So we're just going out again because there was an offshore racer. And this is the thing. Wow. Congratulations to the Spanish community to building up so many fleets at the same time. Amazing, 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 amazing. American group playing. But let's see here. A lot of servers starting. That's international. International. That was the group we were watching. International. And it looks like group 4 should start in 2 minutes. So one group is ready with the servers. That's not it. That's one. And that's with Yasip. So again, a new race coming up. So next race coming up in this one. And this is fantastic. We're just waiting for the players to come in here. So I'll just take a small break. And welcome into race number 4. They have not started yet, but in this group we have some good players like Yasim, Recall, Danny Galito, players we have seen before, Pablo Papo, Barbara. So it's great. It's race number 4 off to tonight's race. So that's how it's going. So let's see. So let's see how it goes. And my favorite in this race is actually Yasim. But let's just for fun go out and see if we can find his group. If somebody in the chat can help me, which group is Yasim in? Is he? He's not in Group H. That was Bandido, and see, he's in the lead. Win and a 10th. Oh, Bandido, my favorite player, ruining it. And this is Jose. It's not Yasim. Jose also one of the top players. Then we have Group E. It's not Group E win, but that was the group we saw before. But let's just keep it. The race hasn't started yet, but it's some good results. Again here, the leading boat, Victory 2nd, 5th, and Jacarilla 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So they are really doing some close races, and some of the players are really performing tonight. Here we have it. Oh, I had to say it. Yasimbe is my favorite sailor. He's been winning the 2 first, and I know race 3 hasn't been plugged in. This is race number 4 we're going to see. So Yasim, as I said, he is one of the favorite players. He is in the lead, and this is race number 4 of tonight. So let's get ready for that. Here we have Barbara, we have Recom, and then we have Pablo Papo. Here we can see when they're coming in, we have Mankeys. He is here in the yellow boat. They're getting ready for going upwind here. And watch that wind intelligence in the top left corner. There's a darker breeze, a harder breeze in the left hand side, a lighter breeze in the right hand side, but the wind is going to shift. Yeah, 5 seconds to the start. And a false start for Luz Papla. And then we have Espan PJ Junior, Espan Junior in a 9th. So that's a good start. Opposite side, we have Naco El Chico in the lead at the moment. Remember, this is the J70. It's a boat where you really need to perform. You really need to be ready for it. It's really cool what they're doing. But again, everything can change in an upwind race. Penalties here. Barbara in 10th. So let's see how it goes. It's still Espan Junior in the lead. Where is Espan Junior? He's here up in the middle. We can see him up far side of us. Far right hand side, light blue sails. And he's actually in a good position when he tacks towards the top. Maxi, he's coming into a lighter wind zone. Straight away he tacks over to the harder breeze, making a small chain reaction. Manglis is coming in here in 2nd. Yasim, the leading boat, goes up in the middle, just sneaks behind, take the lead. Was in 5th and going up and taking the lead. That was a very good call by Yasim, going in between the boats. And the leader of this group, winning the 2 first races, maybe also one race number 3, is going to win this one. Or will be in the lead, but let's see if he can keep the lead. But Yasim, what a fantastic race. Good choice of going in between the boats. So now he is in the lead. Rounding the top mark. No, he needs to two extra tacks. Doing what we call a speed tack there. Coming in. Same thing Mangel's doing. Oh, avoiding that penalty. Barbara takes over. Nacho El Loco. Penalty to Ushihita. Then we have Pablo Papo coming in there. But let's see, going down when Yasim, Barbara, Mangles, Nacho Chico, Naco El Chito. Oh, guys, you have such fantastic names in Spain. I really need to say that. Pablo Papo in 7th, then we have Espan Junior in 4th. We have Barbara in a second coming in here, and Yasim coming in. And see that Yasim, he's doing what we're calling textbook racing. He really knows everything about this wind intelligence and using it. And of course he's going here to the left hand side, rounding that mark. See how the boat's sliding in. Big turn by Barbara. No! Didn't get the sail down, Mangles. Yusinita coming in. That's very costly. She drops to 6. So the opposite boats in the opposite side came in. And right now it looks like Nacra17 is in second. Yasim in the lead. But how will it be when they're rounding the top mark here? They're going upwind. And they're going upwind pretty hard. So let's see how that will go. They are doing a great job. So let's see how it's coming in here. We have Yasim in the lead still. España Junior in second. Mangas in third. Barbara in second. Opposite side. Papo in 10th. Naco El Chico. Then we have Danny Glindo. But it's Mangles in third, Barbara in second. But see, wind shift coming in. But it's going to be a huge win for Yasim. Nobody can touch him in this case. Nobody can touch him. And that's how it's going to be. So that's how it's going to be. Let's see, Yasim coming in. Barbara in second. Mangles coming in here. We have Recom. Hita, then we have Luis Parapal, España Junior 85, but Yasim is in the lead. Winning this race, this is his third victory, maybe his fourth. We haven't seen race number 3. So really killing it, really doing a top performance. Great job by him. Penalty to see Marin Benavides. Oh, guys, I love when you challenge in my Spanish language, but that's okay. That's okay. We can take it. España Junior coming in here. Recall. Then we have Mangles, but it's just Yasim winning it. But 21.8. Opposite side 20. So they are in the stronger breeze. Mangles, Barbara, Ushihita in fourth, going in with some wind shadow. Can he do a difference? It's a small attack here. No, he's jibing away. That might be a good, no, that's maybe not a good choice. He's coming in now, attacking. Oh, he's so close of penalty, but see who sneaks in. Recom is going in to take it. Mangles, Yusitba, Luis, Papo, España Junior had such a good start, coming in 11. But a victory to Yasim. Barbara in second, Recom in third, Mangas in fourth, Sihita in fifth, Luis Papal in sixth, Papauspas in 7. Pablo with the best start. Yasim sailed the shortest distance. That's also why he's winning. That's what it's all about in the Nacra. Sailing the shortest distance and getting the win. And there's no doubt about who's going to win. He is unbeatable in this group. But there was a small fight for 3rd, 4th and 5th. And Recon is taking 3rd position. Good race number 4. Very good race number 4. And while we are waiting up here, we will just go in and see how long they are in the different groups. They are maybe going into a middle race in a few seconds. As I remember, it's 4 races back to back. Yeah, we see it here. And Yasim taking another victory. And then we are going into a middle race, and we'll try to find group. That's group number G. We might try to find in a few seconds. And let's see who's in group G, because group G is going into a middle race in a few seconds. That's Gepaco. That's Miguel Dunes. That's España 1731 and Carlos. So let's see if we can find that race when it's starting in a few seconds. There hasn't come up an upgrade where they are. I'm just watching all the groups. So while we're waiting for middle race to come in one of the groups, then this is how you can like and share and support our channel. Please do, because spread the words so we can keep up doing our great job. Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all of you e-sailing fans around the world. welcome to Esailing TV. We are in Marseille, we are at the Sail GP Grand Finals. Behind me is the stage where the winner of Sail GP will receive their trophy. So that's a hot one. Penalty to Lilo, 14. Most of the boats are in the committee boat, sailing into each other. Massive penalties in this start.
Good start. This is superb. And look at the speed of the Spanish line.
From the start, and remember they're trying to hit that zero. That.
Please like and share what we're doing on Esailing TV. We love to support you guys out there in the communities. We also love to be part of bigger events. The way you can say thank you for what we're doing for you guys is to like and share what we're doing. That's everything we need here. And while we're talking a little bit here, we're also changing out your homepage at the moment, esailing.tv. It's under construction. You can still see a lot of things there. You can also see the cool develop from day to day. And a lot of cool things will happen in there in the near future. We are watching here. I'm just following the groups here. It looks like the groups are still racing. So we just have a race starting. Race number 4. That's in Yasim's group. So we have race number 4 in one of the groups coming up, and then the middle race will come in a few secs. So let's see if we can find a pure Italian group and go in that one. Italian, we want to see a Spanish group here. It looks like, no, we might not find it. Has it started yet? We're just sliding down. There's so fantastic many groups here today. So again, congratulations, we found it. This is race number 4 in Yasim's group. That's going to be our second last race today, and after that it will be only a middle race coming up. So the group we just saw, so the group we just saw here in the race before, we're going to see again, and this time it was race number 4. It was not before. That was race number 3, and right now we have one leader in that group, winning 3 races. Winning 3 races, and right now he can win his 3rd, and we have him here in the picture in this white boat coming in here. So let's see how that will go. Will he take another victory, or will he be under pressure? Because I have informed him that we are watching all he's doing at the moment. But let's try here in race number 4. Follow Yasim if he's doing some great moves, just to see how he's winning the race instead of sliding in between the things. So let's get ready. So there we go. There we go. We are getting ready for it, for today's race. They're really doing something great here. Yasim here. Then we have Recon, who sneaks in and took 3rd in the last race. We have Nacra17, who was in 2nd the most of the race, and also small in the lead, but lost it because he didn't sail with the wind downwind. But let's keep an eye. I said let's follow Yasim. Let's see what he's doing. So sorry to the rest of you guys out there. Of course we will also view on you, but we will have an extra eye on Yasim and what he's doing in this race. It's race number 4. We are in Group D. In the Spanish community regatta. Group D is a little bit behind the others. So we can see Group H is going into a middle race. And Group A is in a middle race now. So it looks like we're going to see C, D, E, or F in a middle race in a few seconds. 3 seconds to start. See Yasim placing himself at the committee boat. There, good start. It's not the fastest start. And straight away he tacks to the opposite side, away from the fleet. Why he's doing that? Watch the wind intelligence up in the top left corner. This is the interesting part here. He's going into a harder breeze, but it's lightening up there. The wind is shifting now, so the harder breeze is opposite. So is this a good choice? And what will he do to come back in the race? Because he's sailing the longest distance, or a longer distance than the opposite side. So that's interesting. Let's just watch the battle in the opposite side. We have Luis Papapal, then we have Danny Galindo. Penalty to him for sailing in front of the other boats. And then we have Papas Lupas. But let's go back and see what Yassim chooses to do. Oh, wind shift came up, and the wind is really changing. Yassim is in a lighter wind, getting the wind against him. See the windsocks, and if we really want to see it, then see the windsocks here in 2D. It's not the best wind, and he needs to do an extra attack. So Yassim under pressure, and this time double slowdown. As I said, he's under pressure because we are watching him, and he knows it. He's currently in 10th, coming in 8th, coming in 7th. We can also see the wind shifting in the opposite side. That's in favor for Yassim. He's in 3rd. So luckily for him, the wind shifted in the opposite side. But will he be in the lead when we're coming up to the mark here? That is the interesting call here. Watch and learn here. Yeah, he's coming into the lead. So the wind was shifting against him, but luckily for him, the wind was also shifting against Espan Jr., Recom, and everything. So Yassim getting in the lead. Recom in 2nd, Espan Jr., C. Marin, Usihita, Pablo, Paradoxa, Mangis, Barbara, Luis, Nacho, El Loca, El Chico coming in there. But let's see here. Let's go back to the leading boat. He's not caught in wind shadow. 21.8, 21.9. He's caught in wind shadow. He's 1 knot slower than the boat behind him. 0.3. He's going out of the wind shadow now. And now he jibes down towards the gate mark. Keep an eye on him. Espan Jr. coming in. This is Recon. He also was in the top in the last race. The fleet is split up very much. So we have 4 boats in the lead, and then we just have a split fleet all the way down. And this time he's going to the left-hand side. Watch the windsocks up there. He's going in a starboard tack straight away, and then he goes towards the middle because there's a lighter wind over there. Interesting call. Espan Jr. went to the opposite side and actually going against the wind a little bit, but it's a hard call, this one. Is he sailing the shortest distance? If you don't know what to do in a case, then it's a good choice of keeping himself in the middle, as he's doing now, because then he can adjust the wind shift. He can change everything, and that's what it's all about. Can I change my position? Right now we can see, according to server, he's losing his position to the boat over here, Mangles, but see how long he has to sail to come up to the top mark. So that's a server glitch, or a calculation glitch, as I'm saying it. Now it's a Naco Chico, and the server is measuring the distance from this boat up to the top mark, but everything will change when they're tacking in. Back to Yassim in the leading group here. He went to the right hand side towards the middle, tacked in towards the top mark, and see the wind is shifting. The wind is shifting a lot. Let's see here, 14.2, 14.5. It looks like he's not sailing with best VMG, because best VMG is 14.5 in this boat type. So going a little bit after it. So let's see how it's going. He's rounding that mark. Good rounding. Here behind, small battle. We have Manit, Paradox, we have Espan Jr. Naco El Chico sneaks up to 4th. He was in 2nd last, and then Recom, and now it's all exciting to see Yassim. He went into the middle. Then he straight away went to the right hand side. 23.8, 24, 24.2, 24.3. He is right now where there's most wind, and this boat is Span Jr. is losing momentum. 0.5, almost 0.3 in speed difference, but he's also under pressure when he jibes down. There we go. Oh, no, non-attack there. So you see he managed to read that radar again in the downwind, and was 0.3 faster than 2nd place. And that actually counts a lot in a Nacra, because then you're winning momentum. Espan Jr. fighting for 2nd, takes second, Pablo third, Naco El Chico fourth, Danny Galindo coming in fifth, and then the rest of fleet sneaks in and take it here. So another win for Yassim. That's his fourth win, so he will win this group tonight. No more excitement in this one here. España Junior in second, and so on. What a great race to follow Yassim bin, and we will get ready to go into medal race in some of the other groups. They might come up here in a few sec. We'll just see when it's posted. It's very well organized what they're doing, and just let me show you how they are organizing this at the moment here. If you're see here in Discord, let's just take a Discord entry here. See here in the left hand side, they are taking their groups, and this is a good learning. They're taking groups, and then they have their first races where they're putting in the codes and when to start and when to stop. And then when the medal race comes, they create another group in Discord with medal race where they invite in the people in the final. So we see medal race in Group A is ready, but we can see medal race in Group I with Jose is always up there. So great organization skills in the Spanish league. That's very, very nice done. And that was just a small inspiration for you guys out there, how it works behind the scene. So let's see how that will go. We are getting ready for to see the medal race coming up here. We can see Carlos' group top 10 is going into the medal race at the moment. So now we are watching for servers with 10 players in the Spanish league, and not 20 this time. And there we have one, Avaritop. We haven't seen him. We have seen him today, but he is getting the pleasure to have us in their last race of tonight's stream in the Spanish league. So middle race coming in the group with Avaritop. 1 minute to start. So Avaritop, Aurelio Terry, GB Pedro, Vensal, Match 3, Selma, Marin, F. Miguel, Guess, and Boat 5-4 coming in a middle race. 10 skippers ready for start. 40 seconds to the start. Middle race counts double. So who will be in there? Great race, great race. So 30 seconds. And right now they're all again clustering up at the committee boat. The Windsocks is a little bit mixed up there. So what are they doing? What are they doing? What can they do? That's the interesting key. There we go. Let's see here. We have 10 seconds to the start. We have they're clustering up penalties. 2 penalties, Pedro and Selma, and that's a hard penalty, especially in the Nacra17. Slow start for GP there. We can see it. Selma just survived. Another penalty to Selma and also to Boat. 5-4. That means they're coming in. Oh, Avaritop almost getting a penalty there when we came in the picture. But it's match 3 in the lead at the moment, where he's there all by himself, going to the right-hand side. Let's keep a look at the leading boat. Selma in second. Survive a penalty at the start and still in the second. That is amazing skills. Luckily for Selma, it got the penalty in the last sec. In good time before the start. So it's only 1 second slowdown. Selma in second. Match 3 in first. Boat 5-4 coming up here in second. They are really going into a harder breeze. MGS coming in. Avaritop in 6. Let's see if match 3 keeps his position right now. Dropping down according to server. No, see. Avaritop sneaks in. Let's following the new boat. Let's go a little bit behind. According to this, Boat 5-1 is in the lead, but it's not the truth. It's going to be Avaritop taking the lead. It's the middle race, so all points count double. So a win gets 2 points, second 4 points, third 6 points, and so on. Aurelio Terry coming in, Vinsal coming in, Marin coming on the inside. No, hitting the mark. Took a chance, but hit the mark. Oh, so close of getting in the lead. 11 seconds slows down. See how costly it is here in the Nacra17. Drops down to 6. Drops down and there to 7. So just behind the leading fleet, but they're clustering up. 4 boats in one battle. Wenzel all by himself, but let's keep an eye on the speed. Avaya top 23.9, 23.8, 23.8, 24. There's more wind. 25 in the opposite side by Marin. Marin comes in with speed. Let's see, is that good enough? All the boats coming at the same time to the gate mark. This will change everything. Wenzel in the lead. Boat 5-4 coming in. Penalty of our top and match 3. So 2 new leading boats coming up. Wenzel, and then we have boat 5-4. Marin in 3rd. Good racing in this medal race. It's all open, and now it's all about the upwind race. Get ready for it. First, focus on your upwind race. Sail the shortest distance, and then after, get ready to capture the wind down race. But let's see here. Marin lost it because he went to the right-hand side. Avoid top coming back after a penalty. Kuhn in 3rd. Wenzel still in the lead now. Boat 5-4 side by side with him. Selma here. Avoid top will control it in front of Selma, but it's going to be close. Let's see those tacking in. Selma tacking in a little bit earlier. Avoid top going outside of the ley line, just to be in a good angle. Oh, get some extra speed. See the other boats coming in. They need, oh, penalty to Wenzel. Good attack by boat 5-4. So boat 5-4 are in the lead now. Aurelio Terry coming in 4th. Avoid top coming in. Selma comes in front, throwing dirty air. That's good news for boat 5-4. Now he can sneak away if he controls the boat. But 4 boats are going to battle for 2nd place. Ayayo, oh, penalty to Wenzel. Double penalty at the top mark. Drops down to 5th and then to 7th. And this is interesting. See, boat 5-4, 24.6, 24.8, 24.4, 24.8. Avoid top a little bit, 24.5. Faster than the other boats. Comes in faster than Aurelio Terry. Avoid top Aurelio. It's going to be a win for boat 5-4 if this keeps standing. But see, speed 24, 24.8, 24.6. No. Aurelio Terry is getting more speed into the sails than Avoid top. He's doing an extra jibe. So 2nd, 3rd, Marin battle for 4th, and then the rest of the fleet coming in. What a race. Changing positions all the time. Boat 5-4 in 1st, Aurelio in 2nd, Avoid top 3rd, Marin 4th, PD Petro in 5th, Match 3 6th, Wenzel 7th, Selma 8th, and F. Miguez is getting 9th. Selma best start, best average speed, still the shortest distance was Wenzel, but he got 2 penalties at the top mark, and see how costly that was, dropping to 2nd and was actually in the lead at the top mark. And that made boat 5-4 go into the lead, and we can see 2nd place Aurelio Terry winning from 5th to 2nd at the top mark. Avoid top battling himself back from actually Aurelio from also from 5th to 3rd. So great job by the boats. This was tonight's stream from the Spanish regatta. We just saw the Spanish community regatta, and it was in the Nacra17. And before going offline, let's just see this the groups in this fantastic program, Sail Ranks, that's coming up, and let's see if some of the groups are done. When we're coming in here, let's just see it here. We will go out in Group A. We'll take them from top and go down. Let's find. This is Group A. Group A going into the middle race. We had Antonio with 4 points, Johan with 9 points, Uihalo with 13 points, Semario Loco 13 points. So it looks like Antonio is winning this if he keeps his good race coming up there. Then we have Group B. We are just going down to Group B. So amazing to see that. That was the one we just saw. Wenzel was in the lead, a drop to 7. That's 14 points. That might be... no, is there a discard in middle race? I can't remember that. Oof. We will go back to see this Group B, because if that holds, then Aurelio Terry is going to win, and Avaya top gets 2nd, and Wenzel will drop very much down. So let's see how that works out in this race. And great job by Terry by... getting 2nd before middle race with one DSQ disconnection. So that's very, very cool remember, I need to go back to Group B when we have presented all of them. Then we have Group C, great races also here. Pasurie 5 points, J. Coralini 7 points, Nestilo 8 points, Espan 884 in 10 points. And Group D, Simp, he is going to win that no matter what. 4 wins. Let's see if he's also winning the medal race. Maybe he's doing that. That might be the case. So let's see how that goes. Pablo in second, Espan Jr. in third. So that was Group D. Then we have Group E. Yuani, Pablo, Sailor, Masui. They're all very close, but it looks like Unail is going to win that one if he's not screwing up his last 2 races. And then Group F, before we are going offline, we have Group... there are so many groups, amazing. Group F, very open. Hopkins, Manuel Garcia, Vidal, Aborak, Gonatagir. I have to say all the way to position 10 can actually win this regatta in the middle race. So that's a very good, very close race in Group F. So A, B, C, D, E, F, and then we have Group D, G coming in. Miguel Dunes, the youngster, is in 5 points, but in a close battle with Vivarco and Gebacco, 2 fantastic names. They are battling for the victory here, but if they're doing something wrong, then Toppy Sports will take over that victory. And that was Group G. Then we have Group H. Group H. Oh, they are done. It's a win for Enrique Nugari, and Bandito gets second, 1 point in between them. Then we have Ramon in third, Agri in fourth, Blas in fifth. And last group we are going to see is, of course, Group I. Amazing saying we have so many groups. And that's Jose. He's killing that server. So he's 3 points in the lead of Resolve and Quacos. So very open middle race. If Jose is doing a mistake there, he might lose that lead. But let's go back to Group B. As I promised, their result with middle race coming up here. And as I said, Terry winning, Avari top second, Boat fight 4 and 4th, Vincel's 7th position was so costly that he lost it. Thank you for watching Esailing TV. Hope you enjoyed the Spanish community race here tonight in the Nacra17. We only need to say one thing before ending up. Stay safe, stay home, and have some fun. Cheers everybody. Like and share what we're doing. Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon to all of you Esailing fans around the world. Welcome to Esailing TV. We are in Marseille, we are at the Sail GP Grand Finals. Behind me is the stage where the winner of Sail GP will receive their trophy. So that's a hot one. Penalty to Lilo 14. Most of the boats are in the committee boat, sailing into each other. Massive penalties in this start.